If you've been running your business through a Facebook page or you've been trying to generate traffic through TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, all those, not finding a lot of results, this is definitely for you. If we haven't met, I'm Alice Seba from Noomu, and on behalf of my partner Yusuf Kulon and I, we have a little bit of perspective for you and a solution as well. So if you have been running your business through social media and are struggling to get seen or maintain traction or turn those visitors into sales, there's a few things that you need to look at. And first of all is when you're putting all your effort into social media, when you focus on growing your business through social media, you have no control over the message. You have no control whether the message is received by the people who are already following you, but you also don't have control of the flow, right? So if you look at a Facebook page and you're interested in the business, there's no navigation or flow to show people where to go or what to learn about. It's just posts. And those posts can create some good social proof where people see you're interacting and they're like, oh, okay, this is a popular place. I'd love to learn more. But you need to have that place where to go so that you can control how you present yourself to your customers. But you also have to consider all this effort you're putting into these algorithms that frankly suck sometimes, right? Because they reward people who post a lot. They reward bigger accounts that can draw attention. They also reward a lot of controversy and stuff like that. And if you're trying to just grow your business, you don't want to get caught up in all that kind of stuff. But here's a few stats that will maybe change the way that you're looking at this and the different social media platforms and how long the average shelf life of posts there. And Pinterest, pretty good. 6 months to a year, the value is there a lot. But there's something else to consider, and I'll talk about that in a second. YouTube, you've got about 30 days longer. Evergreen stuff can get ranked in search engines and stuff like that. Another pretty decent platform. LinkedIn, 24 hours to 1 week, right? And sure, that it's worth the effort in building some things, but if all your effort is there, your work is being lost. Instagram, 48 hours and maybe reels up to 14 days or something like that. Facebook, 5 to 6 hours and most posts just disappear. Twitter, 15 to 20 minutes. And TikTok is often just minutes. If you get a viral video, that could go much longer. But how many videos do you have to practice with to get your viral video? So a lot of effort being put into that content. The other side we need to look at is that how do you gain favor from these algorithms? They're asking you to spend a lot of time on their platforms because that is their goal, is to keep engagement. They don't want people leaving to go to your website. They want to keep people on their platform and they want you there. They want the people who are viewing your stuff there. So they hold you hostage in some ways, right? On Pinterest, it's estimated that you need to post 15 to 20 times a day to maintain your kind of relevant status in the algorithm. On Twitter, 2 to 5 times a day. TikTok, 1 to 4 times a day. And they say at least 3 to 5 times a day for businesses. Instagram, 3 to 7 posts a week, 2 to 3 stories a day. Okay, do we all have time for that? I don't know. Facebook, 1 or 2 times a day. LinkedIn, 2 to 5 times a week. YouTube, once per week. So all that work and effort being done for a short exposure. So what I'd like you to think about is controlling that message through your own web presence, your own website, a website that you fully control and own, a website that allows you to collect email addresses so you can email people who are interested in your business. Because if you're relying on people to follow your Facebook page and you send out an announcement about a product or something like that, and are hoping that the people following you are getting that message, you've seen your stats. You know that's not happening. But if you use email, it's much more likely that it'll get to them. And the benefit of email is that people expect to have commercial messages and products sold to them on social media to some degree. It depends on how you speak with your audience, but again, the algorithms don't want you to necessarily sell your products unless you pay for ads because they keep the traffic on their own site. So having that home base is important to grow your list, obviously, and also to control the flow. When you have a home page, you can control where they go. You can introduce them to just a few things and create a path for them to go through. Maybe it's to grab something for free, learn more, you follow up with them by email, and then they become customers. Or maybe some people are coming straight to buy something or to book an appointment or something like that, and you lead them directly through there. Your social media is great in that it creates a lot of social proof business. People leave great comments or feedback for you, but then that gets lost, right? On your profile. But you can take those testimonials and things and put them on your website. Have a clients page, have a portfolio, so people can really see your work and know if they want to work with you. You also want to have FAQs and things like that. Like when people come to your website and they're thinking of working with you, they want their questions answered. A social media profile doesn't really do that as well. The other thing that you want to do through your website is to be able to increase your earnings per sale as well. So when you're able to nurture someone or create a funnel where they can buy the main product and get a little add-on offer that will help them in some way, or an upsell to some more luxurious service, or more tools that will help them to accomplish what they're trying to accomplish, then you'll be able to do that. If you're just asking people to send you an e-transfer or Venmo or wherever you live, whatever popular payment processor is used, then that's it. There's also, unless you add them to your mailing list after your customers, you can't keep in touch with them after and continue that on. And in fact, you could move them to a mailing list and keep in touch with them, but you can automate all that stuff. You don't have to be sitting and working on your business all the time. So people think that getting their website up and running is a lot of work, right? And it can be. You can also keep it simple. A website doesn't need that much complicated stuff. It needs a homepage, it needs an about page, and you have a way for them to buy products and a way for them to sign up for your list. That's it. But that effort continues to pay back in that you're able to automate a lot of things and make it super simple for them. And of course, our Noomu platform allows for all of this. So we've got a lot of turnkey website templates where you can pick what you're working on, get a fill in the blanks template, watch our tutorials that show you how to update it, and get up and running fast and controlling that message that you want, right? Because when someone looks at a profile on a social media site, it's not always apparent exactly what they are. You see a bunch of posts and you're not quite sure what's going on. But on a website, you control the message and say who it's for, where they should go, and it makes a whole world of difference. And when you've automated a lot of the tasks, like your follow-up emails and things like that, the website does the work for you. So what's more effort, right? To try to keep doing it through social media or doing it on your own platform where you set things up, you have these evergreen assets that keep working for you, and then you have more time to find new people for your audience, to bring them in. No need to fight with those algorithms and worry about them. Just create something that all those efforts you do put into social media translate into something long lasting. If you have any questions, please let us know in the comments area. Always happy to help. You can also take a free Noomu 14-day trial, pick one of our templates, get rolling. We have weekly online, on-screen live support sessions, and of course, email support and community support every day. So we're here to help. We want to see you succeed, and we want to help you break free of that algorithm.